Make sure you stick around until the end to see how you can win free gear and products. Hey, this is PJ with CLK Supplies, and I'm here with one of my friends, Andy. Andy, what's up?
Hey, not much. Glad to be here.
And you know, he was wanting to get a extra Fabic for his pickup truck. And I was like, you know what? Absolutely, come on down. But let's have a little bit of fun with this, and let's see how well Connor has been paying attention all this time. You know, he's programmed with me a lot of vehicles from behind the camera like he is right now. And so is what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna switch places with him, and I'm gonna let him pick the programmer, and let's have some fun and see how he does.
Hey everybody, I am Connor. If you're new to the channel, I'm usually the video editor, but as PJ said, I'm putting my skills to the test, or at least what I've seen him do to the test. So today on the 2009 Dodge Ram, we're programming, just adding an extra. This is Ilco's new Fabic remote, and I chose the Smart Pro for this one. One of PJ's personal favorites as well. So let's go ahead and get programming. All right, so we have the Smart Pro connected to the OBD2 ports, and we are ready to get programming. So if I've learned anything, you first go to vehicle selection, choose the manufacturer, in this case Dodge, right there. Although it's a Ram, so we might have to select something else. And it's a 2009 Fabic. There we go. Okay. PJ always says that you should look at the info on the app and everything. All right, so we want to go to Immobilizer here and press connect. Okay, switch ignition on. So this is with the original key, right? All right. There we go. On. Okay. Let me turn down the vents there. Okay, so we want to program keys, but first, let me just see how many keys are programmed. 5. So, might have to erase them. We'll see. We'll see if it can hold 6. But we'll go ahead and program keys. Okay, so it's asking for the security code. So we're gonna have to go back. I was warned about this. Let's see here. Okay, so I went back here. We got to go to pin code reading and hit connect. Ignition's already on. Okay, read pin. Man, I'm surprised I know how to do this so well. Okay, pin code, we don't need to write it down. PJ, can you remember it for me though?
I have a pretty short-term memory, but I'll try.
Okay, yeah. All right. Okay, so now we got that. Do I have to fully back out every time?
No. Nope.
Okay.
Just hit identification. Yep.
Okay. I'll cut this.
No way, dude.
Okay, so now we're back to this menu, so we can go back to Immobilizer. Ignition's already on. Okay, and then we'll need to program keys. Yep, we just read the pin code. Okay, detecting new key.
That is the old one. And new. Okay, so.
Okay.
Take.
Yep. Okay, so it looks like we're gonna have to put the new key in.
Just gave you bad advice earlier.
Yep.
The question was it on purpose?
Yeah. You know what? He wants bloopers out of me. All right. So we're gonna try it with the new key in, or the new Fabic. Okay, detecting new key. Okay. So it looks like it can take six keys. So
let's go ahead and while we're at it, let's go ahead and erase all of them and just program those two back in.
Really?
Yeah, let's throw a few curves here.
All right. Okay, so we want to use the same pin code. Okay. Now let's not leave let's not leave him stranded here. So we got to program keys again. Okay, and looks like I'm just clicking through and I didn't put the ignition on. Okay. Now I see how you fail this all the time. All right. Okay. So this is super easy once we get in. Okay, that was the new key. So we're gonna take the old key here. Run it. Easy. Okay. Perfect. 2 keys. So what we want to do now, disconnect everything. Set this to the side. And let's see if I've just programmed my first car. All right, so let's try with the new Fabic first. Okay, let's make sure none of the lights freak out. Okay. All right, and then the old key. All right. Perfect. Is that it?
All right, well, there you have it. Connor, my man, how'd that go?
Man, once you get in there, you got to read the pin code. You got to, get everything set up. But once she's ready to go, she can just churn them out. So. Okay,
and were you feeling pretty good about it through the process? I mean, how did it feel having me behind you holding the camera?
It definitely felt like we switched bodies or something. It was really weird, but no, it's, after editing, what, 100, something like that? I don't know, a crazy number of these videos. It really is simple. The Smart Pro, you can just plug it in, learn some basic things and get going. So
my big question that I want to end with here, well, first of all, I think you did a great job.
Thank you.
Is someone who's just kind of watched some of these videos, been wanting to get into the automotive locksmithing, but it's kind of like, how much different is it than when I'm watching PJ do it, right? How would you say that is?
Like, how different is it actually doing it yourself?
Yes.
Man, I just, through the menus and everything, I felt very guided through it. Especially I've watched you do it so many times,
Yeah.
But man, if I ran into any problems, that'd be different.
Okay, that's fair.
If it was, I had to search through the manufacturers and try, all these different vehicles, would have been a different story. But overall, I mean, it was pretty simple.
Okay. And do you think people who are thinking about maybe hopping into it, wanting to start programming automotive keys, do you think by watching the videos they can kind of feel comfortable to get programming?
Yeah, I think especially watching it before the job, because we're trying to do enough to where if you need to look up how to program a certain car, you can we have a video for it,
Sure.
If you have a Smart Pro. But yeah, overall, practice on your car a few times if you're new at it,
or a friend's, that's what I prefer.
Right. Or have a locksmith friend that's ready to help you or something. I don't know, but yeah.
Good
Perfect.
stuff. Well, Connor, great job, man. You knocked it out of the park. Andy, thanks for letting us use your vehicle. He's holding the camera right now.
Yep.
And everybody, thank you for watching. We'd love to know in the comments below, how do you think Connor did? Let's find out. Let's find out.
Don't tear me apart out there, okay?
Yeah. All right, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not, as long as you're good, I'm never on this end when we're doing this.
Yeah,
so I don't know.
Yeah, we're good. Okay. So rolling?
Yep.
Okay. I'm trying to think of how to transition now.
Yeah.
Okay. And as we're doing this, I'm just thinking bloopers.
You should, because you're going to make a lot of your own. Because you're going to make a lot of your own. Because you're going to make a lot of your own.
It's how do you even hold this? All right. Hey everybody, I am Connor. He's in. He's trying to get anything he can on me.
It's just too. I mean,
These don't go in well, do they? Or I don't know. Well, I think it's. So you're trying to get everything. Wait, what was it?
782398
Oh,
78545.
Messed up. Dang it. Okay.
And let's have some fun and see how he does.
Cool. And then just leave it rolling.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Okay.
And then I just grabbed the Smart Pro and
All right.
do your thing, chicken wang.
And I brought this out too.
You don't.
Mention this at all, or just do it during the video?
You actually don't need that one for that because it's on a Prox.
Oh.
It's just a Fabic. It's
Okay.
close though. I mean, good thought. Good thought. But if you were, we'd want to pull out the one we sell.
Is that not it? No. Oh, it's the one that.
Yeah.
Customers.
That's a good try though, dude.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay, ready?
A for effort.
I'm guessing if you just watched this video that you work with locks and keys. And to us here at CLK Supplies, that makes you a lock boss. And we want to hook you up. Here's how it works. Throughout the week, we post videos on YouTube, like the one you just watched. And all you need to do is comment on the videos and include the hashtag LockBoss. When you do this, you're automatically entered in to win one of 5 free prizes that we give out each and every week. No purchase necessary. So if you're a lock boss, join us each week to learn, grow, and win.